I'm Jonas, one of the founders of Formas with Love. We're here at the studio in Stockholm. We have been around since 2005, and that was something we started directly after our education in product design. And what we do here is industrial design. We mainly work with furniture industry, but also areas that is connected to or linked to furniture. I mean, our starting point when we work with design is not the actually object. We go quite deep into our collaborators and work closely with a few selected clients. And our design process, or the way we work, is to involve quite many people in the process, where we are maybe the leader or the one who guides us through from the start to the end. But it's very much approach of helping a client or a brand to expose themselves or find a new position on the market. And that usually ends up in new solutions or new products. So from the platform, I think the project we did with Muto is one good example of taking something existing, in this case an industrial lamp, and making into something new. It's fairly an easy approach. What we've done is to make the flat pack into something very intuitive. Usually you see flat pack that you need a lot of manuals or tools to actually mount products. In this case, you just flip it up and unfold your lamp. I mean, I think the future role of the designer will be more to design experiences or solutions rather than products. Of course, the product is what you actually sell, and it's super important. But I think there is so much more to do in terms of the whole experience of how you're entering a store or how you're entering a web platform. So I hope and I think the designers will play a more important role, a more natural role in maybe the boardroom in the future, to make design into more of a business concept. I mean, that's a very personal thing, but if I think about how I create my home, it's in one way it's a bit like you create your office. Like, it needs to be very practical, like it needs to work, like where should I cook, where should I sleep, those kind of basic things I start off with. Like, it needs to work every day. My everyday life needs to be simple, but it also needs to be emotionally like a place to rest. I think there's a lot of things you can work on, but in my case I think lamps and light is a very important aspect, especially when we have the dark Nordic weather. And that's, in my case, I work with a lot of different light sources and make like moods in my home. Mentioning one project, I would say Baux, the Triolite collection, which is here in the back. It's a sound-absorbing tile, and it comes in 6 different shapes and about 20 different colors, which means there is almost endless possibilities to create your aesthetics with still a function of having the acoustics. So hope you will try it soon, maybe on the platform. Yeah, the tool is quite similar to other tools that we use daily here in the studio to create environments and moods. So I'm eager to try it. We'll see where we end up.